And if you're a black man and you dare run away from that plantation, they will send the hounds after you. And I'm telling you, it's sickening because you got all these celebrities now, right? You got all these celebrities talking down about Ice Cube when he's like, look, I just wanted to have a conversation. I talked to both sides. You want the political party for the black people, but endorse Joe Biden, a Democrat. Well, there is a political party for black people, and that's the Republican Party, right? I mean, it started off with black people, and it's still about black people, especially with Donald Trump in office. It's been nothing but about black people, holding up, propping us up, building us up, and that's what it's about. I don't understand what Diddy or P-Diddy, whatever the hell his name is at this point in time. Yes, yeah. But you know, I don't know what his deal is. Honestly, at this point in time, I don't want to say he's a lost cause, but he's been shilling for the Democrat Party for quite some time, so it's to be expected, honestly.
Does it bother you? He goes on Twitter saying, like, we needed to vote for Joe Biden, the black community. It's like, bro, they're getting rich. Well, some of them are, but it's like, yo, what are you talking about, bro?
At this point in time, I mean, again, it's to be expected that these celebrities are going to shill for the Democrat Party, right? We all understand that that's, especially the black community, the black celebrities, they're going to keep shilling for the Democrat Party, even though the Democrat Party has done nothing for black people whatsoever. They promise reparations, which I can't stand. They promise us free this and free that. But at the end of the day, what have they really done except further that divide between whites and blacks, Hispanics and blacks, everything in black? They're trying to put blacks on an island. I don't want to be on the island. I want to be with my fellow patriots. As we can see, I mean, there's so much diversity here, but yet and still they're constantly shilling for these Democrat politicians that promise them something every 4 years and doesn't deliver anything.
On the flip side, on the celebrity side, Ice Cube also came out this week. He came out saying, yo, I tried to work with you Democrats, but like, you don't want to listen to the next to the election, so I gotta go with President Trump.
This is indicative of the Republican Party and the Democrat Party. You got Ice Cube saying, hey, let's talk about this. Let's do something for the black community. The Democrats say, oh yeah, we'll do that for you after the election. We'll talk about it after the election. We'll get some type of dialogue after the election. After we secure your vote, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and do something for you. Maybe. I mean, just like Joe Biden was talking about when it comes to packing the court. Oh, I'll tell you after the election, right? I can't stand that. Let's talk about this now. Let's have this conversation now. While the Republicans, they're like, look, come to the table. We're gonna make some time for you, and we're gonna discuss this. We're gonna hash this out. And as you can see, you got the platinum plan, right? That's what happens. There's action versus inaction. But I think Ice Cube is getting a dose of what's really going on.
He's getting red pilled.
Absolutely, because I don't mean to be crude, but when it comes to the Democrat Party, it's a plantation. And if you're a black man and you dare run away from that plantation, they will send the hounds after you. And I'm telling you, it's sickening because you got all these celebrities now, right? You got all these celebrities talking down about Ice Cube when he's like, look, I just wanted to have a conversation. I talked to both sides. And only one side responded with something favorable for the black community. The other side is, once again, is taking us for granted, the Democrats. So I'm very proud of Ice Cube. I'm very happy that the man is actually standing behind his word and is actually giving the Republican Party props for actually coming to the table, because the world needs to see more of that.
I know we talked about it. How do we change the narrative for like?
Amazing.
Thank you.
How do we change the narrative for like minority communities? Like, hey man, if you're gonna speak up, don't like hate on me for like my opinions, my beliefs.
Okay, within the black community, especially within the black community, there's a crab in the bucket type of mentality, right? If we're doing something, it doesn't matter if we're doing something for the black community or not. Like me as a black conservative, I'm trying to stand for the black community. I'm trying to get us to elevate our minds and to see what's really going on. Open our eyes, open our minds. Think, do some research for that, for daggone God's sake, right?
Is that the problem? Is like, because it's laziness, right?
Yeah.
Like if I go to the hood and be like, I rep Donald Trump, people be like, what's that, dog?
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not getting out of the hood.
Well, it is, honestly, it really does boil down to laziness. There was a gentleman I was talking to last week, and we were just going back and forth, and he walked away when he started hearing some information.